we really facilitated more than 10.5 megawatts of solar, rooftop solar installations just in the US. We're hoping to grow that further. Demonstrating value add, of course, is critical to communicating with investors. For 2012 and 2013, we created a $100 million challenge where we are trying to add $100 million in value to the value of our portfolios globally through sustainable initiatives. In 2011, we had a $50 million challenge, and we added $56.4 million, so I feel like we're moving in the right direction. Having data to project that is becoming somewhat challenging as well, and as more and more data comes in, you're hearing about it earlier today, that making those projections going forward will be easier to do. And then finally, I think we need to walk the talk. And one of the ways that we walk the talk is we invested our own money in new office space in Atlanta and in Madison, New Jersey, our corporate headquarters, where we did pursue LEED certification. Our offices in Atlanta received LEED Gold, and our offices in Madison, New Jersey became LEED Platinum certified. So again, all of those become signals of responsibility, and I find are really those important signals of trust, signals of responsibility to demonstrate trust to our clients. We also surveyed last year 550 of our office tenants, and how important is sustainability to them? After all, if we're doing this, is it really important to the tenants, the other side of the supply chain? So we had a few questions on the survey that went out. How important is sustainable green building operations to your company? And the interesting point here, you can't see the dashed line on it, but what's on here that's so important is the larger the tenant, the more important it becomes. Tenants over 25,000 square feet, about 80% of those tenants find it important or very important, okay? When searching for space, how high a priority is green on the list? And while the numbers are lower, and again, you can't see the dotted line on the chart, the same message is true. The larger the tenant, the more important green building becomes to them. And then one last point I want to talk about here is the integration of sustainability. And I bring this up only that I want you to consider your own organization and what you're doing. So often in real estate we think, okay, property managers can be green, asset managers, maybe they can be green too. But as you look around your own organization, as I did, I found different ways to try to integrate sustainability into the organization so that you really become holistically thinking about sustainability, and that is really the way to leverage sustainability and green building the furthest. So whether it's working with your communications department or your asset management teams, development, risk management, working with our investment committee, the facilities team, obviously with our office certifications, even product development, human resources. College graduates are interested in sustainability. College graduates want to work for companies that can demonstrate that they're working to do the right thing. Business continuity, we lost power at our offices for a week during hurricane, or right after Hurricane Sandy. What if we had been a little bit better prepared and had solar on our roof that tied into our UPS system to keep our UPS system and our mission-critical business operations operating in place continuously? You know, we are currently under more of a status quo of business continuity by having off-site locations with generators, but there are other ways of doing that as well, and sustainability can be a part of that. And again, I want to mention that because as we try to find that value of sustainability, it isn't just the kilowatt hour saved, it's the retention of employees, it's the resiliency of the office space that you're in. There are many other ways to add up that value so that as I try to sell sustainability,